Couple of weeks now since Indiana colleges announced they'd finish up spring semesters online. Our Lauren Kostick talked today with a Ball State administrator about how they're handling this change and some ideas that could help all students get through this unusual learning situation.
So it really is about the partnership with students, which is something that we've had a long-standing history with. So it's about an open conversation with students about their needs and how we can best serve their needs.
Okay, and what are some of those needs that maybe students need? How do you keep them engaged?
One of the immediate needs is internet access across the state. So we have some students who are living in remote areas, but we also have situations where there's so many people now in the household that we have bandwidth issues. So our faculty are developing ways in which they can upload multiple weeks assignments so that students can do bulk downloads and work offline.
And a lot of professors I noticed across the country, just maybe from old teachers I had, they're being really creative with their students. What are some of the ways you have seen maybe at Ball State or across the country of teachers being creative with their online learning?
You know, a lot of it has to do with video and audio, and some of it has to do with social media tools like Facebook Live. But some of the ways that are happening are dance classes that are now being taught online, or language instruction where students are conversing with each other through video. So it's really opened up a new methodology in which we reach students.
Everyone's doing online learning now. Do you think online learning is going to be more popular? You know, more students are going to be like, hey, you know, online classes aren't that bad. Maybe I'm going to take those instead of doing in-person classes?
I believe that online learning is going to continue to grow, and I think for institutions that rose to this challenge, there's going to be more enrollment for students who found it to be an exciting experience and one that really fulfills them.
Yeah, and you kind of were talking about this before about dance classes and teachers doing Facebook Live. But what about the classes that are really hands-on? You know, I'm thinking about science classes where people are doing experimental dance class. How are teachers able to transition that learning onto online? I know it can be a little challenging.
Well, you know, they're having open conversations with students and how to meet course objectives. So there have been situations where students can do a science lab within their home and things of that sort. So there are those open conversations is what guides what our faculty are able to do creatively with students.
What are the disadvantages and maybe advantages to having online learning? I know it can be a challenge, but also there's got to be some advantages to it as well.
I see the advantages. I think that this is a predictor of the future in regard to not all of us being isolated, mind you, but that students need to have this skill because this is something that is very important in the workplace and will continue to be more and more important globally.
You know, are people becoming more accustomed to, you know, instead of having a face-to-face conversation or learning, you know, in the classroom, to just be able to talk to someone on a screen and get that same connection?
I think that's true, especially of the younger generation. Those folks are so used to being on their phones and FaceTime and of that sort. So I think this is something, again, that is a needed skill.
Trudy went on to tell us they hope to come out with new methods and technology for online learning that will help carry them into the future.